We are at Crater Lake. We've been sitting here kind of Neroing for the day. We're gonna have some lunch and then head out on the Rim Trail, alternate for the PCT, but certainly absolutely beautiful. So blue. We were able to catch up with family and all that. Some email in the lodge, just getting some things done. So headed out. We are now leaving Crater Lake on the Rim Trail, and we're gonna try to make it about 8 miles, and then we'll find camp. It's about a little after 3. We had again an underwhelming lunch at the cafeteria place here, but that's okay. Lots of people on the trail. This is a well-traveled trail, at least this part of it, until we get out. So we'll catch you later.
We're leaving Crater Lake area. This is probably the last time we'll see down into the lake. We're going this way towards Mount Thiessen to the front and other parts of Oregon. So Crater Lake was worthwhile. A bit sloggy over some of that snow sections. We'll take a look back, see what we came over. Those were some serious little bits of snow. So it was worth the effort though. So tonight we're at our campsite. What are we having tonight for dinner, love?
Taco dinner again.
Taco dinner, one of our favorites. And we finished the rim. We've lost a couple thousand feet. We're just sort of stealth camping. And we're gonna enjoy some dinner, and hopefully the rain that's sort of spitting a little bit holds off. We'll keep you informed. Good morning. We're almost all packed up. We have our tent back there. There's my pack. Renee's pack is behind me. We left the tent up to stay a little bit because it rained last night, and we're hoping that it'll dry. By the looks of things, there's a little blue patches, but supposedly going to be wet for the next couple days. So we will be hiking off of Crater Lake. We got about 5 miles and then we're out of the park. We sort of stealth camped last night. We leave the park and we have 17 miles to our next water. That's a for sure. There may be a cache about 10 miles away, and we will be hiking, we think, through patches of snow. We really don't know what to expect, but we will keep you informed as we go down the trail.
So one of the things about Oregon is lack of water. There's not a lot of water sources. So kind people put these wonderful, huge water jugs out. It's called a water cache. And we did one last night, and we actually had enough, and so we don't need any now. Always got to be aware of the water sources. And so we can pass this one up, and we're on down the trail. Hello. It is the morning after Crater Lake, and we're just coming through here. We've been kind of climbing through the woods. Lots of patches of snow, but in the distance you can see clouds that cover up Crater Lake, or the mountains that go around Crater Lake, or the crater. So you probably don't get a good view, but they're there. We're having a good morning. It's cloudy, which makes it nice and cool, which is perfect for hiking. Just little peaks of the sun now and then. Thankfully not raining today. So we'll catch you later down the trail.
So this is a view of Mount Thiessen. There is Renee going down the trail. It's pretty snow covered. We go around all through here and up over this ridgeline to some more snow. Here is the valley we're going into. That's Diamond Head over there, apparently. And then we'll be getting some water in about 2 miles. Renee is putting her air mattress together, blowing up air. It's happy 4th of July, by the way. We are at the highest point in Oregon. Some clouds are coming in. There's some mountains up here in the background you can't see because they're cloud covered. There's a hint of blue sky up there. But I guess we're sort of winter camping on the 4th of July. This little bit of spot here with no snow is a suitable spot. We've hiked 20 some miles today, a bit more than 20 some miles. And it was a tough day, lots of snow and lots of route finding, because this is the trail. Tomorrow we go down this here and there's nothing other than, you know, you sort of paying attention and looking at your map a lot. We are gonna have mashed potatoes tonight for dinner, and we have enough water to get us to the next water point, which is about 8 miles away from here. And that will be it. So it was a hard day, worthwhile day though, because, you know, we're on the PCT. So we're starting our morning, little snow, patches of not snow. We are high enough that the clouds came in and we had a bit of rain. So we had breakfast in our tent. And now we are, oh, look at this, we're on path before we hit the snow. Today, hopefully will clear up. But if it doesn't, we've got all the gear and we're moving. So that allows us to keep warm.
Hello, I thought I'd do a little commentary today. Walking, it's been kind of same old, walking through the woods, long mild ups and some downs, but this was a particularly cool area. We got all these tall pine trees with all kinds of moss growing on them, and it's not raining, so I thought I'd give you a little shot of the trail that we're walking down, which is pretty nice. Just before lunch, it's about noon. I have lunch around 1. And you can kind of see the silhouette of a mountain on the other side. We think that it's trying to clear up. At least it's not raining, so it's all good. Hi there. It is about almost 7 o'clock on Tuesday night, and we have had 2 days of rain and cold and tons of snow, and we got to this site at about 6:15, and at that point it was just foggy, and as soon as we set up the tent it started pouring rain, so we hopped in the tent and we're just sitting here relaxing because we had a heck of a day. We just hiked up 4 miles of steep climb with lots of water on our backs because we had to get water from the last source, which was a cache, and the next source is not for another 16 miles. So we needed water for tonight, tomorrow morning, and for our half the day tomorrow. So it's one of those things. Oregon has given us gifts we never expected all along the way. So we're going to probably start dinner here soon, and hopefully the rain will slow down and stop, and maybe even have hot chocolate outside.
Maybe.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Morning.
Say again?
I said morning. I'm taking a video on.
Oh, morning.
Pierre's having coffee. We're kind of having breakfast kind of in and out of the tent. You can just see the silhouette of the mountain that we've been sucked in by fog. Looks like it's going to be clearing up later on today, which is great. But it's a chilly morning. You can see the snow there. Found a little spot last night, and I'm having my oatmeal, and Pierre had his granola, and then we'll have some coffee, maybe 2 cups, and then we'll head out for the day, tackle the snow ahead of us. So we're just about to leave camp this morning, and lo and behold, we actually have what we were not able to see before, and there's a lake down there. I think that's Summit Lake. Still have some low clouds hanging over it, but I'm glad we got to see this. There's a high peak up there, but you can't make it out just yet. But it looks like it's going to clear out today.
This is the trail.
We're now below 7,000 feet. We're just in patches of snow. The sun has given us a little few hints every once in a while that it may make an appearance today. And we're losing elevation walking through this big forest, which is beautiful. And then little patches of snow every once in a while. Say again? More snow than not. But at least it's not all snow.
This is our lunch spot. As you can see, there's a mountain in the background. Still quite a bit of snow that we're tromping through. And sun, yay! So here's our yard sale. Where we took everything out, sleeping bag, fly, tent, everything out to dry in the sun. We've got a nice sunny patch with a stream running from snow melt. So Pierre is filtering some water, and we're gonna have some well-deserved lunch. We've been climbing for a while, so we need some energy for the rest.
We're almost done of this section. We have just to climb up to 7,000 feet, and then we'll start to descend. But we definitely are getting an Alpine experience today, because definitely this part of the afternoon has been hiking up in the mountains. But it's really beautiful. And this is where we've come from. And this is where we're going. Renee's finding the trail. And then down below us are clouds.
You can see we're traversing a bunch of snow. You can see the footprints ahead of us. We just, I think, reached the top and we're headed down the other side. Good evening. We finally made it to camp, probably around 7 or a little after 7. We found this nice little lake called Arrowhead Lake, and it's kind of foggy, unfortunately, but it's really a sweet spot. We're kind of in between a lake and on the other side a pond. Here is filtering water, and there's our tent, and then the pond is over on the other side, just beyond those trees. And I'm cooking some macaroni and cheese for dinner, and hopefully we'll get a little better view. You can see the fog kind of rolling in, rolls out, rolls in. I'm hoping we'll get a little better view tomorrow when we wake up. The fog will be lifted, and we'll catch you then.
There's a little snake hanging out in Arrowhead Lake. Looks like he's looking for some mosquitoes and some bugs. Good luck, buddy.
Morning. I'm happy to say that we woke up to a lake not covered in fog, so we were able to see what our surroundings are a little better. We've got a little pond on this side.
It's all the same pond type.
Well, right, they flow into each other. And then this is the view from where we are. We're on a little like peninsula on a lake. It's a beautiful morning. Gonna have some breakfast, and we've got, I don't know what, 4 or 5 miles into Shelter Cove, which is a resort, and maybe try to get a room or a cabin. If not, we'll camp and do some laundry and eat and rest. Take a Nero.
We had a wonderful morning at Arrowhead Lake.
Very leisurely.
very leisurely. It's 9 o'clock. This is like our latest start ever. But you know, we only have about 6 miles into Shelter Cove where we pick up our resupply. So we decided to take it easy. It is a comfortable morning, comfortable temperature, fair amount of sunshine. And we're coming into a place where we can get some showers, do some laundry. So days like today are always wonderful days, because after 6 days of pretty hard hiking, it is nice to sort of take a little break. We'll show you what Shelter Cove is like when we get there.
So we made it to Shelter Cove. It's a really beautiful spot. They didn't have any cabins. Cabins are over here. They didn't have any cabins, so we are going to camp in the hiker campground, where we're able to just take showers, and our clothes are being laundered at this time. We have a camp store and a little restaurant we're gonna head to a little bit later. Gonna take the rest of the day off and rest, and had fun kind of communicating with the other thru hikers who are here and charging our devices. There's a little tent kind of up here for PCT hikers that has a microwave